I think I got it. All right, now the national debt is $4 trillion, right? Okay, now let's say I sell one pair of bikini panties for $10, and I donate all that money to the government. Now, how many would I have to sell to wipe the whole thing out?
400 billion, or 1,600 for each man, woman, and child in the country. But speaking as one of those men, I wouldn't count on me buying my fair share.
Well, they're moving in. How about that? A woman senator from the good old home state right next door. What do you say, Billy Bob?
There goes the neighborhood.
Are you guys upset because there's so many more new kids playing in your sandbox, or is it because so many of those new kids are so much more aerodynamic?
Yeah, there are going to be a lot of changes around here. Those women are going to want their closet space, and they're going to want it now.
Oh, I think this is all so exciting. I am going over there with some of my lingerie samples first thing tomorrow morning. Maybe I'll even create a new line. Power lingerie.
Power lingerie, what's that, like bullet bras?
No, I was thinking more like underwire bras that say, "Look out, world, I can defy gravity."
Morning, all.
Oh, Senator.
Morning. Quite a to-do next door. Place is swarming with attractive women. First, I thought I'd accidentally exited on the wrong floor and wanted by Senator Kennedy's office.
Senator, sir, in case you've forgotten, the new senator from the home state arrives this week.
I remembered, Mr. Hartman. I do not have Alzheimer's disease, you know. Though I can't remember what team Alzheimer played for. Maybe that's one of those early warning signs.
Sir, I think you're confusing Alzheimer's disease with Lou Gehrig's disease.
Oh, well, Lou Gehrig played for the Yankees. I remember that like it was yesterday. So obviously I'm fine. I even remembered to get Senator Hall a little welcoming gift.
What is this, a pillbox emblazoned with a Senate seal?
Trust me on this, gentlemen. There are times when a middle-aged lady needs to take a few hundred milligrams of estrogen right away. This way, the whole government doesn't have to grind to a halt while she has a hot flash.
Yes.
Now, we all have to adjust to the new realities of women in the Senate, Mr. Hartman.
Yes, sir. Billy, maybe you should have a talk with the senator before this reception on Friday. You know, coach him on dealing with a female senator.
Hell, I don't know what's worse, her being a woman or her being a Democrat. But either way, I guess they got the same motto. Charge it.
Oh, Senator Smithers, I'd like you to meet Senator Hall's office manager, Lila Walters. How do you do, sir?
Come. This is Miss Starr.
I do.
She's helping me work on the national debt bugaboo.
Well, I hope you're not leaning toward any kind of national sales tax.
Oh, heavens, no. I'm determined to make this panties thing work.
This is my legislative aide, Mr. Davis.
How you doing?
And my chief of staff, Mr. Hartman.
Oh, hi. Pleasure.
Hi. Hartman. You know, I went to high school with a Solomon Hartman.
That's my cousin. You went to Westbury?
Yes, class of 87.
Me too. Class of before that.
Did you have Mr. Kaczynski for history?
Mr. Kaczynski, are you kidding? He's the man who inspired me to go into politics. Oh, what's he doing?
Oh, actually, John, he's dead.
Oh, no.
Well, then I guess the answer is he's rotting. I guess it's too soon to joke about that. So, you and Lila went to the same high school?
Yeah, well, some years apart. You should have come to lunch with us.
Oh, I felt like a third wheel. As much as I did appreciate your invitation to tag along.
You know, at the end of the day, Lila told me she really liked you.
The end of the day?
Yeah, well, she came by my office to borrow some gum. You know, I always feel funny about people borrowing gum like, you know, they might return it.
Yeah. So she borrowed some gum?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, after all, she's got teeth. Nice teeth. She's got a nice smile. I mean, not as just an isolated feature, but as part of her overall face. Boy, that's sure a trek to go to get a piece of gum.
Well, it wasn't just a piece. I gave her the whole pack.
You gave her the whole pack? What is that, 10 pieces? Guess she's kind of indebted to you.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, you forgot to change the coffee filter again.
Oh, sorry.
So, what do you think of her?
Well, I don't know. She seems kind of bright and attractive.
Really attractive?
Oh, look, I'm sorry if it's not politically correct to use the word attractive in relation to a woman. Hopefully, when I get to know her better, I can say something more profound, okay?
Fine. Fine. You want to get to know her better? That's fine with me. You want to go out with her?
What?
Because if you did, I'd understand. I mean, if you have so much in common, you know, hometown, lunch, the dead teacher, gum. And after all, you didn't really get to experience many experiences between Deandra and me, so maybe it's a good idea for us to sow some wild oats.
Us?
Yeah, well, if you're going to do it, I'm certainly not averse to it. Yeah, the more I think about it, it might be a really good idea. In fact, I think it might be really good.
Well, if you insist.
You told John to go out with another woman?
You kept harping on how attractive she was. What else should I do?
Well, let's see. I guess you could have shot yourself in the foot. Or if you're feeling really self-destructive, you could have shot yourself in the foot, eaten an entire Sara Lee cheesecake, and then gone out and gotten a really bad haircut.
Well, if I had been thinking more clearly, I would have. I'm sorry, I'm not used to being jealous. I'm not good at it. God, then she gave him that look. You know that look that women give men? Zap, you, yes. Never seen anyone give him that look before.
Gee, I don't think I've ever seen anyone give Billy that look. Most women kind of look at Billy like, okay, I'll take the unleaded and don't forget to do the windows. What made you think John wanted to date her?
Davis, they sang, they commiserated, they exchanged gum. They both come from the same adorable small town, went to the same high school. Of course, she was there later because she's younger than I am. And she's terrific, too. She's even got brains underneath all that amazing, undoubtedly dyed blonde hair. You know, she'd be the kind of woman I'd like to be friends with if I didn't hate her guts. Oh, God, I can't believe I said that. Hillary Clinton would never say something like that. I'm sorry. I just don't have much experience with jealousy.
Well, I think you're really good at it.
I didn't know what to say, Billy. It was like she blindsided me. I mean, what do you say when the woman you love actually tells you to go out with somebody else?
Well, John, you know, I'm a married man, so I'd have to say, great. But then Mavis, she'd probably hurt me in a way where I couldn't have any real fun, so...
I don't want to go out on a date. I hate dating. I can't even stand to watch The Love Connection.
Really? Well, I find that Chuck Woolery keeps the show moving at a brisk and entertaining pace.
I mean, why would she even want to suggest such a thing?
Well, I'm not trying to alarm you or anything, but has it occurred to you that maybe it's just a smokescreen for the fact that she wants to go out with another man? You know, dump you by the roadside like yesterday's administration?
I mean, after all this time we spent together, she would still want to go out on a date with somebody?
Well, John, you know, I used to get up and go outside, and I think, what a beautiful world. Look at these nice people. And then I remember this is the same bunch that put a hole in the ozone layer and bought Madonna's book.
She wants to go with another man?
Now I've got to find a date to that reception thing tonight, and I'm completely out of the loop. The only men I know are either married, gay, or busy running some third world country. Who do you know?
Me? I'm married. I know my gynecologist and the vulval repairman. And if I don't confuse their numbers, it's a pretty simple life. Wait a minute. Okay, the senator's nephew's in town, and Dee Dee was trying to find a date for him.
Yeah, what's he like?
Well, I only met him once, but judging from his looks alone, I'd say he was definitely single.
Georgie, Mavis, hi.
Oh, Mavis, look, it's Lila.
I'd like you to meet Grant Moran, our press secretary.
Hey.
Ladies.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, I'm going to say hello to John.
Miss Lottie, I'm a big fan of yours. I loved my year with Fidel. I just happened onto it in the Crown Books bargain bin.
You know, Grant, she had to cut out some of her best weeks. You should tell him about it. Georgie, tell him about it.
Oh, okay, sit.
Oh, are you going to our reception tonight, Grant?
I wouldn't miss it.
Great. I wouldn't miss it.
Oh! Hello.
Hello.
Dad, can you settle a bet? It's real important.
Yeah, okay, but make it quick, son. I gotta get to a reception.
Did Winnie the Pooh get stuck on his way into Rabbit's tree or on the way out?
Oh, God, I don't know. That's a stumper. I'll just take a shot on the way in.
Told you. Nuh-uh. Remember, Dad, Rabbit painted a face on his butt. Dad, Ben said butt.
That's okay. Ben can say butt. He's old enough.
I don't want to be old enough to say butt.
You'll just know in your heart when that day arrives, son.
Do you think it'll be by Sunday?
Why? What do you have planned on Sunday?
Oh, nothing.
On second thought, you cannot say but until you're 21, okay? Now go ahead. We'll talk about this tomorrow.
So, what you up to?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm practicing my pickoff move to second base.
You know, a woman notices when a man is clean-shaven at night. And as your friend, I really think I should tell you that you might be sending Lila the wrong message.
Well, friend, I don't know if it's the wrong one, but the message I'm trying to send is I'm a sensitive guy and I don't want to give whisker burns to my date.
Forget it, Hartman. I can see that you're obviously having a lot of trouble with this arrangement, so that's the last advice you're going to hear from me. Just one last piece of advice.
Oh, good.
And most women don't respond well to that leering thing you're doing at the office.
I do not leer.
Oh, please, all men leer. Y'all work so hard trying to look up our skirts, down our blouses, up our blouses. I've even seen men twist themselves all out of shape in the futile hope that through some unlikely alignment they might be able to glimpse something through a floppy sleeve.
Well, you know, sometimes those long shots pay off.
Oh, why the hell do I even try?
Say, shouldn't you be getting ready for your big date with the new senator's press secretary? What's his name?
Why do you want to know his name?
I don't. You don't remember his name.
It's a B name.
A B name? Like Stingy or Bumble?
A B name, like Bob or Bart.
Brent?
Yeah, that's it, Brent.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect, but thank you for playing our game.
Okay. That's it, Hartman. You go ahead. You shave, you leer, you brush your tongue for all I care. Hang yourself. Grant. His name is Grant.
Very good. Grant what?
Guess.
Ah, Miss Starr.
Yes.
I got the message. You're looking for me.
Oh, actually, Mr. Hartman was looking for you. I was just passing that message along.
Job well done, Miss Starr.
Miss Starr?
Yes.
Have you seen Senator Hall's press secretary here?
Oh, well, actually, the only person from her office here so far is that Lila. Isn't she nice? You know, I'm usually not intimidated by another woman's body. 'Cause I mean, well, you know. Sometimes I look at that Lila and I just all of a sudden feel lumpy.
Oh, Mr. Hartman. You were looking for me?
No, actually, Mavis was looking for you when we came in.
Here, Miss Walters. I saw this in the gift shop and I thought of you. Not just because it's breast-shaped. Although, there were only 2 left on the shelf and was ashamed to break up the set. But you're just much too young for the pill box.
Oh, thank you, Senator. It's lovely.
Well, Senator Mavis.
Oh, you're finally here.
Yeah, well, I wanted to drive Hartman crazy, so I spent 30 minutes trying to choose between, like, you know, a neckline that shows the collarbone, something off the shoulder. I decided to go with something short. What do you think?
Maybe you should have gone with naked.
Miss Davis, you were looking for me?
Oh, yeah. Billy Bob's looking for you.
Oh, my. Everyone's looking for me. And they don't know what to do with me when they find me.
Okay, look, I don't know exactly how to break this to you, but Grant got called back to the home state and he won't be back until Monday.
Oh, perfect.
I know, now what?
I don't know. Now I guess I go home and shoot myself in the foot, eat an entire cheesecake, and go out and get a bad haircut. That is, if I can make a graceful exit.
Oh, okay, wait a minute. What if I got some champagne, came back, spilled it on you, and you had to leave the party early?
Hurry.
Mr. Davis, you wanted to see me.
Oh, yes, Senator. I expect the new senator to arrive any minute now, and I just wanted to make sure that you remembered everything we talked about.
I remember. I just worried about the new rule where you can't look at their figure until you've done a full 30 seconds eye contact. Well, half a minute can be an eternity.
Well, just try to remember not to move your lips when you count.
Miss Lottie, I'd like you to meet Senator Smithers' nephew.
Oh, hi. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
I thought that since Mr. Hartman and Miss Walters are having to work all through the party, maybe you two could keep each other company.
Oh, actually,
I'm supposed to be Martin's date, but darned if I just didn't spill punch all over myself and have to leave this party. Watch out for him. He is all hands.
Dee Dee.
I've tried to keep up with women and their little changes. Well, they wanted to burn their bras. I was right there shouting, burn, baby, burn.
Hey, Georgie, come join us.
Oh, that's probably not such a good idea. Hi, Martin Smithers. Georgie's with me. Maybe not such a bad idea, after all.
And when they said they wanted equality in the bedroom, I said, fine. You want to trade places? Up's the daisy. After all, it's not so big a deal up there, maybe a better view. Only it's your responsibility to pick up the phone if it rings.
Senator Smithers, at last we meet. I am Senator Hall.
It's a pleasure.
I wanted to thank you for your lovely gift. I've been meaning to get one of these. Have one? Tic-tac.
You two make such a cute couple. How'd you meet?
Well, our eyes met when she came into the room, and she sent her red-headed friend over to fetch me.
Boy, that's just like a fairy tale, isn't it?
Where's Mavis with that punch?
Don't be ridiculous. When you're with me, I take care of your every need, Georgie Porgy.
Please don't do that.
So, 4 punches? Great.
Well, I must say, I welcome this new session. It was outright when there were only 2 females on the floor. Now perhaps the single senators will stop complaining about their lousy dating pool.
Well, Strobe Smithers, I must tell you that, like most women, I do love a sense of humor in a Republican. But you remind me of another very charming, genteel Southern gentleman I knew when I was growing up.
We're from the same state. Maybe it was me. What was his name?
Harold.
Oh, doesn't sound like me.
No, he was my daddy. And he used to sit me on his lap and tell me what a pretty little girl I was and what a pretty big girl I was going to be someday. He even named me Precious, which I changed to Athena. That's another story. And he'd tell me how someday I might be queen of the Cotton Bowl, and one day I was. He was some man, my daddy.
We're a dying breed.
It's men like you and my daddy who showed me that I just had to become a U.S. Senator.
Martin seems like a really good catch.
Yeah, except he's no trained dolphin, I'll tell you that.
Maybe I like him big and stupid.
Well, we can see that, Georgie Porgy.
Stop it. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm going to do with him. Well, actually, I do know what I'm going to do with him. Speaking of Martin, he has been gone for quite a while.
Yeah, gee, I hope he didn't get distracted by that pesky exit sign.
John, why don't you go look for him and leave us girls to a little girl talk?
Okay, excuse me. I'll be right back, Georgie Porgy. I'm just going to look for Marty Party.
Oh, Georgie, I am just dying. I really like John. Has he said anything at all about me?
Well, actually, John is real closed-lipped about his girlfriends. Sometimes you can't even tell he has one.
Tell me about him. I mean, he can't possibly be as perfect as he seems.
That act of his? No, actually, he really is terrific. Of course, he's not perfect.
Tell me.
Well, let's see. For instance, okay. When he makes coffee, he never cleans out the filter.
That's it?
Well, sometimes it can sit overnight.
Strobe, I'd be very honored if you would take me under your wing and show me how you did it.
Really?
Absolutely. Just think. In 12 short years, you gave the word America an entirely new definition.
Plus, I can show you who on the floor keeps candy in their desk.
Devil. Well, I'm sure that I'll benefit from all your years of experience. After all, Senator, you did change the world. And I'm here to change it back.
I mean, you try starting every day, dipping your hands in wet, drippy coffee grounds.
Georgie, I think I see what's going on here. You have feelings for John, don't you?
What? Me? I could laugh, huh?
Because I really like you, Georgie. but I have set my sights on him, and you don't want to cross me once I set out to do something. Is that so? Mm-hmm. I'm just so attracted to him. Oh, you know, I don't normally do anything on the first date, but I think tonight's going to be his lucky night. I don't think I can take any chances on letting this one get away.
This one? I'm sorry. Hartman is not this one. He's the one.
Hi, missus.
This may be his lucky night, but you're not going to be part of it.
Ooh, catfight.
Sorry, Martin. The fairy tale's over. Come on, Hartman.
No, we can't just run out. Excuse me, we have to run out.
Please, just do me one favor. Don't say I'm cute when I'm jealous.
No, I would never do that. I would never use the word cute in relation to you. You were magnificent. I loved it. Georgie Ann Lottie, world-class femme fatale, beloved by incredibly tan movie stars, fearless foreign correspondents, and sensitive third world dictators, jealous over John Hartman, guy.
My guy.
Yes.
Oh, gosh, I'm going to get all gushy and start quoting the Supremes. May the gods and goddesses forgive me for my jealousy and for not giving a nice dolphin like Martin a fair chance. But you are my guy.
Thank you. That means everything to me. You know, the gods would whip out a thunderbolt whenever they got jealous. What do they want from us? God, I loved it when you said John Hartman is not this one. He's the one.
Are you going to be letting this go anytime soon?
Sorry. Done. Yeah. I just remembered.
I know I have a thunderbolt in the kitchen.
No. I remembered what I wanted to tell you, that Lila may be a lot of guys' fantasy. But I don't need a fantasy anymore. I'm a simple guy. I see a woman who's beautiful and brilliant and kind and fascinating and funny, and I say, thank you, God, let me stop right here. Not, can I come back within 30 days if I find a model that cooks? I have enough experience to know I've had enough experience, Georgie. How about you?
I guess I've had enough experience, too. What did the Supremes say? Stop in the name of love?
You know, that song Heat Wave also expresses some beautiful sentiments. I suppose it would be wrong to find jealousy an incredible turn-on.
No.
That would be wrong. Oh, forget that. How about a nice spot of tea?
Oh, yes, I think tea would be a perfect end to a thoroughly low-rent evening.
Let's see if I can find a crumpet or two.